welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to add some gold backs to our collection. I got some of these from the Azalea Festival coin show, and I did get a couple of these from an auction. So let's get into it. We did pick up another silverback limited edition collectible. We already have one, but I had to get another, and I seen these and had to get these as well. These are the Killerland Zombucks. Awesome. 1/1000th of a troy ounce of pure silver. So I do have a couple zombie bucks silver, and I got a couple that are copper. These are the first bills that I seen. This one here says it's 6,619 of 10,000. And then the silverback is also, it's 10,932 of 50,000. So let's get adding these. We'll start with the ones. We'll move up to the 25. We'll find a spot for the Dallas Fort Worth one and the Zombucks. Well, technically we will put the 25 in with Utah since it is the 2021. So that will go in 10. That will go in right here. It is my first 25. Boy, you can feel the weight on it. It is a little longer. And I had a choice between this and a Florida one. And I really liked the design on this and wanted to work from forward to backwards instead of backwards to forward. So I did decide to get it, and it fits. However, I really don't know. I may have to go with a horse blanket page if I do tend to go larger. Like the 50 and 100, I think, are significantly bigger than the 25. So we got Utah, and I did get a 2024, 2022, 2023. Here is 2024-5. I think 2025 had a 2, so I'll have to change some pages around. But that's in there. Then we'll go on to Nevada. I got a 2024 Nevada. 2022, 2023. New Hampshire. Why don't we have a page for 2024? Is we down to not for... It's New Hampshire 2023. 2023. Nevada. This is 2024. We'll stick that in there. I do have to get some page dividers, and I don't know if I'll use stickers. I do like the page, obviously extremely generic. I will probably print something out on the computer, maybe on colored stock, and add the page document, and that way they're all done. Then I'll put header, I'll put state and year, and who knows what other information I'll add to it. But for right now, they're by state, then by year. So maybe I'll put state right on the top real big for the first page. Then I'll put abbreviations, then year for individual years. Then we got Wyoming. We got a 2024 Wyoming. There's 2023. Got a couple of those. Wyoming 2024. There's the 5. Here goes the 1. And as I get them, I will add them. So then that takes us back to the Oklahoma. We added those the last time. Had the half. We added these, the Idaho with the quarter. Look how small that is. That is so awesome. Then we get into the silverbacks. Like I said, we had already 2025. This is 13,791 from 50,000. So we did get a second one of those, which won't fit in there. I'll have to maybe add a different page. I really don't want to take that out of the... And then this one here is a horse blanket protector, bill protector. It definitely won't fit in either, but we will add the Zombucks right behind that one. And then obviously before the Zombucks we will add in Dallas, Texas. I don't know, I'm gonna have to do a little more research on the Dallas, Texas one. They don't seem to fit the same criteria as the Goldbacks. They're manufactured by Goldbacks, but the scheme is not the same. Meaning size, Goldbacks typically have turn of the century women or designs. I don't know, but we will throw that in there. We'll throw that in there behind the Idaho, because I think the Idaho is the newest one. And it could possibly well be one of the newer ones, even though this was the only date I found on it was 2025. So we will have to do some more information on that. So I will add the other pages off screen. So that will conclude today's Goldback album feel. Arizona is still pretty and colorful, pretty colorful compared to the other ones. Obviously gold makes everything pop. Gold green. So if you like what you see, please give it a thumbs up. And as always, thank you and have a grateful day.